Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Jason Jenkins with Keller Williams Realty Elite, and I just want to take a little bit of time to go over a few mistakes that I see a lot of buyers making in today's market. So many people are excited to be purchasing their first home. So many people are fortunate enough to be purchasing a second home. Regardless of what your situation is, I've noticed that there are 5 common mistakes that a lot of buyers are making in today's market that are preventing them from getting into a home. The first mistake that I see them making is they don't have a guideline or criteria to follow. And what that means is you're essentially searching for something and you don't know what to look for. When that's the case, you could pass the home of your dreams. You could pass a home that fits you perfectly and never know it because you never set out to understand what it is that you need in a home. And not having a set criteria, it works against you because you stay on the market longer, and the longer you're on the market, the less of a chance that you're going to have to find exactly what you're looking for. So the goal when searching for a home is to know what you're looking for so that you can get it when you see it. The second mistake that I see people make is even when they set a criteria or a guideline to follow, they tend not to follow that guideline. And that's a big mistake because it takes you right back to ground zero, which is mistake number 1, not having something to look for. A lot of times this is because people have a little trouble pulling the trigger. They find a house that they like, but they want to see this house, they want to see that house, they want to see this house because maybe those are more beneficial, or maybe those fit more what they're looking for. The truth is, if you're looking to just look at homes, you tune into HGTV. If you're looking to go from looking for a home to actually buying it, you tune into me. The third mistake that I see people making is passing up on houses that actually fit what they're looking for, but don't have every amenity that they need. And that's a problem. When I consult with my clients, I make it very clear to distinguish what they need in a house versus what they want in a house. And the need tends to correlate directly with your current lifestyle. So here's the need. If you have a growing family, you may need 3 or 4 bedrooms. You may need 2 bathrooms to 2.5 bathrooms to accommodate everyone having to use the bathroom at once. But you may want chandeliers in the house. You may want a cherry floor. The difference is when you have a need, that home fits what you're looking for. You should make an offer if a home has everything you need. If it has some of the things that you want, that's a bonus. And if you can afford what you want in that house that has everything that you need, more power to you. Make an offer that makes sense. Which leads us into mistake number 4. Not making an offer that directly relates to the value of the home. And that is a bigger mistake than most people realize. There tends to be a misconception that everyone is flexible on their price. And to a degree, everyone is. But when you have so many people competing for the same house, they tend to drive the price up. And what happens is you get drowned out by trying to get a deal and they're trying to get a house. So here's what I explain to my clients again. When you're looking for a home, you have to distinguish between looking for a home and looking for an opportunity. When you're looking for an opportunity, you're trying to find a deal. And a deal usually comes in the form of buying a house at a lower price. The problem with that is in this market, there's about 3 people for any given person who's going to make an offer at the same price or higher, and this is on the rainiest, the darkest of days. So when you're looking for a home in today's market, make sure, or better yet, don't be scared to make an offer that correlates with the value of the house. Your offer is usually the first impression that the seller will have of you, and you only get one chance to make a good impression. The last mistake I see people making, and this one is actually pretty big, is you don't listen to your agent, you don't listen to your realtor, your broker, whoever they are to you. And the reason that's a problem is because you hired them to guide you from point A to point B. And if you're not following their instructions, that means either one or 2 things. Number 1, either they're not valuable to you. They can't provide any advice or give you any help beyond what you're capable of providing to yourself, in which case they should be let go. And that's just the reality of it. The other reason could be because, and this is something you have to be truthful with yourself, you just may not be ready to buy a home. You have to be truthful. Take a step back and assess the situation. If you're making all of these mistakes constantly and you can't come to yourself to correct those mistakes, then the truth is you may need to step off the market for a while and wait for your financial situation to improve, or maybe wait for the market to cool down a little bit so that you have a little bit more of an option or a little bit more options available to you. Now, either way, if you guys need advice, if you guys are looking for someone to help you to actually get into a home, you can reach out to me anytime. Jason.jenkins@kw.com. That's jason.jenkins@kw.com. I'll be more than happy to sit down with you, help you along your path. If you need advice on how to get started, you guys can reach out to me anytime. For the meantime, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that this little bit of advice can actually work to your advantage. And I just want to give you the best of luck in finding a home. You guys have a great time. Bye-bye.